Everything is difficult. Help me help you. Girl, what you tryna do? Cause I don't got a clue.
Okay, let's get the show on the road.
I'm under phase 2, Unicom, 123, fly. Switch to Unicom, 123, my sector.
I'm out for the walk around.
아 진짜요? 그러면 하지 말아야겠지.
Temperature 8, 2.11. QFH1022. Expect ILS approach runway 36 left. Departure runway 36 right, advise initial contact. You'll have information Bravo. In my international airport 8 is information Bravo. 12000. Wind 040 at 6. Temperature 18, 2.11. QFH1022. Expect ILS approach runway 36 left. Departure runway 36 right, advise on initial contact. You'll have information Bravo. In my international airport 8 is information Bravo. 12000. Wind 040 at 6. Temperature 18, 2.11. QFH1022. Expect ILS approach runway 36 left. Departure runway 36 right, advise on initial contact. You'll have information Bravo. In my international airport 8 is information Bravo. 12000. Wind 040 at 6. Temperature 18, 2.11. QFH1022. Expect ILS approach runway 36 left. Departure runway 36 right, advise on initial contact. You'll have information Bravo. In my international airport 8 is information Bravo. 12000. Wind 040 at 6. Temperature 18, 2.11. QFH1022. Expect ILS approach runway 36 left. Departure runway 36 right, advise on initial contact. You'll have information Bravo. In my international airport 8 is information Bravo. 12000. Wind 040 at 6. Temperature 18, 2.11. QFH1022. Expect ILS approach runway 36 left. Departure runway 36 right, advise on initial contact. You'll have information Bravo. In my international airport 8 is information Bravo. 12000. Wind 040 at 6. Temperature 18, 2.11. QFH1022. Expect ILS approach runway 36 left. Departure runway 36 right, advise on initial contact. You'll have information Bravo. my information to airport Vegas information Bravo. 12000, wind 040 at 6. Temperature 18.
Korea 159er, Korea 159er, Korea 159er, go to Jeju via the Pacific departure from Incheon and took off the Yankee 579er, the next time, Korea 19 number 2, departure frequency Lincoln 1 to position 8, squawk 581 to the city with that. Conference squawk 5103. Korea 159er. Korea 159er Alpha Arm. Go to Jeju Airport, climate temperature level 200, setup 2 port transition, and squawk 5103 on 159er. Korea 159er, with the correct report being ready for fish tag, expect departing runway 35 right. Report when ready to push back, departure runway 36 right.
Hi, the security and safety check are complete. Can we start boarding now?
Thanks. Understood, everyone. There should be holding points of the network flight via Ghost and back to flight.
안녕하세요.
안녕하세요. Korea 760 command ground, hold off on the rear, 160 with 240 position.
Back from the walk around, everything looks good.
Command ground, going to 25 listen to pushback engine start. Korea 55, pushback engine start, full facing east-west, village 102, squadron standby. Pushback approach, 2810. Standby, connection to my. Korea 760 ground. Korea 762. Korea 760, I see again how about level 1. 240 with the shift into situation. Flight level 240, Korea 762. Korea 760, weather 240 standby for 1 minute. Other standing by Korea 762.
Grant.
1.301, expect 1.301, command ground, expect departure frequency, intercontrol 13.3. 1.301, departure frequency, intercontrol 13.3. Roger, departure frequency, intercontrol 8.3. Email 1, Korea 1.9 up, you are ready to push back and engine start. Korea 1.9 push back and engine start, full facing northwest, village 102, strong model standby, make push back or straight push back. Roger, push back and engine start, code, heading goes to west, Incheon 1 to Korea 1.9. TV1 Station 1015, briefly radio transfer information. Following information run, confirm cosine signal 1015. Radio 1015. 도저히 원전을 원활하게 다시 돌아오기 바랍니다. 컨택트 로드로 원, 컨택트 하나의 목적지 원스타일 때 컨택트 파워 원으로 컴퓨터 원스타일 하겠습니다. 1, Jeju 105, 지금 Jeju 105. Korea 76, clearance for you, is this copy? Ready, copy, Korea 76. Korea 76, 지금 생각으로 들어와서 PC 요청해보고 수정됐어요? 맞아요, Korea 76.
Grant Korea 1017 request Alpha clearance of Jeju Pro project number 180 with information Bravo.
Korea 1017 McDonald's and by for your clearance, your shipment number is 3.
Confirm number 3.
Korea 101784.
Roger number 3, Korea 1017.
Keeping on Jeju 101, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Jeju 1015, McDonald's, medium 4.5, 안녕하십니까?
Around Korea 159 text runway 36 right.
Korea 159, taxi to holding point of the neck, and the neck is by Gigabyte, Jeju 115, Jeju 115, again, medium 4.5.
Korean Blues, Korea 159.
Korea 159, taxi to holding point of the neck, and the lane 1, pushing 56 right, via Vatsim, the neck of 5.
Holding point of runway 6 right, yeah, both 10, Echo 1, Korea 159.
Korea 159, expect departure frequency. We have first one, please position 1.
Expect departure frequency 125.5, Korea 159.
Korea 36, thank you for reading. Close for you, is the copy?
Korea 162.
Korea 36, close to Jeju, you have a facility for structural vision, then 2009 against car. Korea maintains relevant before the road, departure frequency. We have first one knowledge. Function, 1 to 5.
Pre-flight checklist. Oxygen.
Order 1 for the 4, with the
Tested 100%. Navigation transfer and display switches. Normal. Auto. Window heat on. Pressurization mode selector. Auto. Flight instruments.
approach 1 to 5 decimal 5, 104. Korea 762. Korea 762, with the request when ready for pushback.
Parking brake. Engine start
Korea
levers.
159er, Spock 501 03.
Pre-flight checklist complete.
Scope 5103, Korea 159.
Are you ready for the departure brief?
Go ahead.
Okay, it's going to be a standard pushback and start off the gate. Taxi route will be assigned by ATC. It'll be a left seat takeoff using derated thrust with an assumed temperature. Planning a flaps 5 takeoff. Anti-ice will be off. Standard reject actions to V1 as briefed. From V1, or if the call does continue, I will continue the takeoff as per the standard company procedures. The engine and procedures today is as per the chart. We are under our maximum landing weight, so we are okay to make an immediate return. All going well, the departure routing will be via the ATC assigned standard instrument departure, complying with all the published speed and altitude restrictions. We will use the noise abatement departure procedure 1. Flight directors are on, mine is master, yours is slave. Navigation radios are set, the NOTAMs and the aircraft defect log have been reviewed. The local terrain poses a threat, so we will treat all GPWS terrain alerts as genuine. Any questions, comments or concerns?
Not today.
Departure brief complete.
Standing by, clearing 15.
Here's the log sheet for you.
Is okay. Clearing 15.
Hi, the passengers are seated.
Clearance ready. Clearing 15. 3 the tailgate top please. Squad 5-1, it is fine. Clear to Jeju International Airport via Vatsim departure, first transition, Jeju approach 125.5, squawk 5105, clear 15. Clear 15, with the correct report when ready for pushback, expect reporting when ready to pitch line. Roger, right, clearing 15. We are going to clear 235, we can happy to run a 36 light. Clear 235, we should be only for the runway 36 flight via coast band and 25. Also run a 36 light, has to a coast band and 5, clear 235. Clear 1017 to make ground.
Ground Clear 1017 forward.
Clear 1017, how about weather? Stand by for 1 minute, sorry.
Standing by Clear 1017.
네, 여러분들 안녕하십니까. 5, 6, 8, letter check.
0568 make ground reading my phone, 안녕하십니까. Clear 1017, cover flight level 220.
Roger, flight level 220, Clear 1017. 지금 교신 중인데 중간에 끼어들지 마세요. Front Clear 1017, request flight level 220.
Clear 1017, Roger, waiting for 220. Clear 1017, clearance for you, ready to speak.
go wide, Korean 1017.
준비 그라운드. 코리아 원, 좀만 대기해 주십시오. 이거만 하고 바로 드리겠습니다. 코리아 원딜 17, 제주, P3d V4, pfpx, and pfpx, outside 586, flight maintenance level 230, departure frequency, ready departure 125.5, squawk 4106, feedback.
Clear to Jeju via Beta 2 departure to Blackbox transition times 5. Climb runway 220 departure frequency, Gigabyte departure 125-15, squawk 5101, correction 06, Korean 1017.
Korea 1017 with the correct and ready for pushback, expect reporting and range 36 right.
Expect runway 36 right, request push and start.
Korea 1017 is for the full phase signal cushion, there's the still on the city square standby.
Pushback start, top road facing southeast, Korean 1022, Korean 1017.
Before start procedure.
Korea 1017 negative facing northwest.
Northwest, Korean 1017.
Korean 7630 case pushback, we have information, Bravo. Korea 76 standby for 1 minute, take Korea 1017, make long pushback.
Confirm call Korean 1017.
Korea 1017, make long pushback.
Other back long pushback Korean 1017, Korean.
Before start checklist.
Before start checklist, flight deck door, closed and locked, MCP. Takeoff speeds. CDU pre-flight. Rudder and aileron trim. Taxi and takeoff briefing. Anti-collision light on. Before start checklist complete.
Start sequence 2 then 1.
Check.
Confirm Northwest Korean 762. Korea 762 A farm.
Departure check completed. Flight has been
Roger, Northwest Korean 762.
Parking brakes. Commencing push.
Hello, rating 15. Have a good day. Level 55 to the ground. Contact level major running flash.
Starting 2.
손님 여러분, 지금부터 여러분의 안전과 트레이닝에 관련 말씀드리겠습니다. 가지고 계신 짐은 좌석 아래와 선반에 보관하실 수 있으며 특히 선반 속의 짐은 떨어질 우려가 있습니다. 기내에서는 비행기 통신과 항공 장비의 영향을 미치는 FM, AM 라디오, 휴대용 TV 등 사용이 항상 금지되어 있습니다. 휴대용 전화기 등 전자기기는 무사히 빠른 경우에 하여 사용하실 수 있습니다. 휴대용 전자기기 및 배터리가 압착될 경우 파손 또는 화재 위험이 있으니 주의하시기 바랍니다.
Starter cutout.
휴대용 전자기기가 좌석 틈새로 빠졌을 경우 좌석을 움직이지 마시고 승무원에게 말씀해 주시기 바랍니다. 노트북 컴퓨터 등 큰 전자기기는 2000m 동안 좌석 하단 또는 기내 선반에 안전하게 보관해 주시기 바랍니다. 또한 승무원의 요청 시에는 전자기기 사용이 제한될 수 있음을 알려드립니다. 여러분의 안전과 쾌적한 여행을 위해 저희 대한항공은 전 노선에서 판매를 실시하고 있습니다. 특히 전자담배를 포함한 기내에서의 모든 흡연 행위는 법에 따라 엄격히 금지되어 있으니 협조해 주시기 바랍니다. 여러분의 좌석 위쪽에는 좌석 벨트 사인이 있습니다. 좌석 벨트 사인이 맞으면 벨트를 매주시고 그동안 화장실 사용을 자제하시기 바랍니다. 좌석에 계실 때는
Static contact.
항상 좌석 벨트를 매주시기 바랍니다. 벨트는 버클을 끼워 몸에 맞도록 조여주시고 어깨를 들어 올리면 됩니다. 이 PMDG 비상은 앞과 뒤 그리고 중간 부분에 양쪽으로 위치하고 있습니다. 비상구마다 비상구 안내 사인이 있으므로
Flaps 5.
Ready. 주십시오. 또한 비상구는 켜지게 됩니다. 구역에 이상이 있을 경우 산소 마스크는 3번에서 저절로 내려옵니다. 마스크는 앞으로 잡아당겨 코와 입을 대시고 손으로 머리에 맞게 고정하여 주십시오. 도움이 필요한 동반자가 있는 경우는 먼저 청음하신 후 도와주시기 바랍니다.
Before taxi checklist. Generators on. Low heat on. Anti-ice off. Isolation valve. Auto. Engine start switches. Continuous. Recall. Checked. Auto brake. RTO. Engine start levers. Flight control. Ground equipment.
앞에 있는
Before taxi checklist complete.
충분히 부풀지 않을 때는
Clear right.
고무관을 풀어주십시오. 그러나 구명복은 비상구 앞에서 탈출 직전에 부풀려 주십시오. 또한 비행기가 바다에 내리면 탈출 미끄럼대를 구명보트로 사용하게 됩니다. 여러분이 사용하실 비상구의 위치는 승무원의 지시에 따라주시기 바랍니다. 비상구 좌석에 앉으신 분께서는 비상시 저희 승무원과 함께 다른 승객들의 탈출을 도와주셔야 합니다. 여러분의 적극적인 협조를 부탁드립니다. 이륙 준비를 위해 좌석 등받이를 세워주시고 테이블이 제자리에 있는지 좌석 벨트를 매셨는지 다시 한번 확인해 주십시오. 보다 자세한 내용은 앞좌석 등받이 속에 안내문을 참고하시기 바랍니다. 저희 대한항공과 함께 즐겁고 편안한 여행이 되시길 바랍니다. 감사합니다.
Taxi all deployed around 36 right via both 10 and 5 following Boeing 737 Korean 107.
AAR 152, that is Incheon 있는 ground, so you're in your code time? maintain number 180. Kilo 568
Flight deck. Okay, thanks. Captain, the cabin is secure. Before takeoff checklist. Flaps. Stabilizer trim. Before takeoff checklist complete.
568 clearance for you, ready to copy? You have a facility for 2 first conditions and 2 packs and 579 minutes file. Climb rating from the web 180 to web. Pushing frequency. Wait for 2 125.5. Stop 5201 with the back. This is China 567. Clear to Jeju International Airport. We have that 2 transition to the next file, Yankee 579er. Climating flight 180 departure frequency. Email departure 125.5, score number 5201. Tower 11815. Good day. Regular 8980 standby. Break 1017. Contact Tower 11815 today.
Contact Tower 1815, Green 101. Thanks, Matthew.
Swap, come on.
Roger.
For take combination 601, coordinate 762.
안녕하세요. Gigabyte Tower Green 1017, holding point run S36 right.
And on the Pop Charlie, line up runway 36 right behind Korean Airlines 737.
Line up runway 36 right, Green 1017.
Running procedure.
Check. Cabin crew, take your seats. Ready to go.
손님 여러분, 우리 비행기는 이제 이륙하겠습니다. 좌석 벨트를 매셨는지 다시 한번 확인해 주시기 바랍니다. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now ready for takeoff. Please make sure that your seatbelt is securely fastened.
Runway 72, airborne. 36, contact QA departure 125-15. Contact QA departure 125-15, coordinate 762. Good day. Number 7, clear station runway 36 wide, wind 040 degrees 6 knots.
Clear of take runway 36 right, clearing 1017.
Takeoff.
Check.
Stabilized and on Toga.
Roger.
Work. Select left wipers to off.
Roger. Thrust set. $80 knots.
Checked hold. I change.
V1.
Rotate.
망했네.
Positive climb.
Europe.
Tower Korean 1017 available.
400 feet.
Angular 7 contact, Giga departure 125
Departure 15-15, Korean 1017.
Roger.
안녕하세요. Gigabyte departure Korean 1017 available, passing 1600 to level 220 via Beta to departure.
Checked.
Korean 1017, 안녕하십니까. Radar contact, climb level 220,
Check.
direct OPEX.
Direct 2PX, climb level 220, Korean 1017.
Flaps 1.
Speed checked, flaps 1.
Korean 1017, cancel speed restriction, increase speed 320.
Cancel speed restriction, increase speed 320, that's Korean 1017.
Select altitude intervene.
Altitude intervene, set.
Select speed intervene.
Speed intervene,
Flaps
set. Speed checked, flaps up.
Select main A.
Command A. Something's wrong here.
Select main A.
Command A. Something's wrong here.
Select command A.
Command A. After takeoff checklist.
Yeah,
Engine bleeds. On. Packs. Auto. Landing gear. Up and off. Flaps. Up. No lights. After takeoff checklist complete. Happy to release the cabin crew?
Yes, please.
Check.
Korean 762, contact Eastern Control 124.52.
Check.
Contact Eastern Control 124.52, Korean 762, good day.
안녕하세요.
Checked.
Korean 1017, increase speed 330 knots.
Increase speed 330, that's Korean 1017.
$10,000. Want to release the cabin now?
Yes, please.
Check. Course 6 set.
손님 여러분, 방금 좌석 벨트 패스팅이 꺼졌습니다.
타임 체크.
그러나 비행기가 갑자기 흔들리는 경우에 대비해 자리에서는 항상 좌석 벨트를 매시기 바라며 선단을 여실 때에는 안에 있는 물건이 떨어지지 않도록 조심해 주십시오. 그리고 기내에서의 흡연은 항공보안법에 따라 엄격히 금지되어 있습니다.
Transition altitude set standard.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned up some seatbelt signs. We recommend that you keep your seatbelt fastened at all times. Please be careful when opening the Orbx, as the contents may have shifted during the flight. Also, please remember that smoking in flight is strictly prohibited by law. Thank you.
Carrier 1017, contact Incheon control 124.52. telemetry.
컨택 인천 컨트롤 124-5 클리닝 1017 잠시 후에 뵙겠습니다.
Checked. Roger.
Carrier 235 descend to reach flight level 1605 knots. Maintain flight level 1605 knots. Contact 001. Contact 001, you are now 6 miles right of airway center line. The orientation, you seem not to comply with the unidentifiable.
Good evening, Incheon control cleaning 1017 climb limit 220 direct to PEX.
Terminal 1017 Incheon identified.
네, 다시 김해로 갈 겁니다. 일단은 내리면 빨래를
Contact 001, you are now 5 miles right of the airway center line. Since you are not unable to comply with the unidentified operation during Contact 001, yes, Linear 235, consider approach 112.
$1,000 to level. Check.
Linear 235, contact Jeju approach.
Roger. Roger.
Linear 1019, Audin Zotac, fly heading 090, exit 1022. Heading 1090, maintain 1022. Linear 766, descend through fly level 1605 Mach 6. Fly level 1605 Mach 8, Linear 766. Linear 1019, take Kimei approach 125, additional 5, 한국 Kimei approach 125, additional 5, 고정됐습니다. Contact 001, contact 244 control 118 decimal 9 of 6, reservation flight.
그러세요? 아까 그 제주에어 막
일단 제주한테 후쿠오카 컨트롤 118 해주시면 라이나. 후쿠오카에서 와서 후쿠오카 컨트롤 118
Check.
Korea 101 descent to reach the flight level 160 by Mach 8 report when leaving.
Descent level 160 by Mach 8, report Chinese cruising 1017.
Check.
Ready for the approach brief.
Okay.
The arrival routing will be via the ATC assigned standard terminal arrival procedure, complying with all published speed and altitude restrictions. For an ILS approach, landing flaps 30 landing. VREF is 141. Final approach fix is 1800 feet. Decision altitude is 276 feet. Missed approach altitude is 6000 feet. Taxi route will be assigned by ATC. We'll be arriving at a gate. The local train poses a threat, so we'll treat all GBWS terrain alerts as genuine. Descent speed and navigation radius are set. Airport notams have been reviewed. Any questions, comments, or concerns?
Not today.
Approach brief complete.
Checked. Checked. Descent checklist. Pressurization. Landing altitude is 100 feet. Recall. Checked. Auto brake. Level 2. Landing data. Checked. Approach briefing. Descent checklist complete.
Control clearing 1017, now leaving 220460 by Mach 8.
Korea 101 congrats.
Checked.
Contacting Mainboard 121-1017. 안녕히 수고하세요.
창문 덮개는 열어두시기 바랍니다. Ladies and
Roger.
gentlemen, we're approaching Jeju International Airport. Please store your carry-on items in the overhead bins or under the
안녕하세요. 제주 approach
and
clearing
open your window shades.
1017 now.
Thank you.
Descending to level 160 by market.
제주 어프로치 안녕하세요. After market, descend via market to Papa arrival.
After market, confirm descend to Papa or Tango.
Market to Papa.
Roger, market to Papa clearing 1017.
To level.
Jeju approach Korea 159 establish the localizer.
159 Roger, continue approach.
Are you ready for the approach brief? Okay. The arrival routing will be via the ATC assigned standard terminal arrival procedure, complying with all published speed and altitude restrictions. For an ILS approach, planning of flaps 30 landing. VREF is 141. Final approach fix is 1800 feet. Decision altitude is 287 feet. Missed approach altitude is 8000 feet. Taxi route will be assigned by ATC. We'll be arriving at a gate. The local terrain poses a threat, so we'll treat all GBWS terrain alerts as genuine. Descent speed and navigation radius are set. Airport items have been reviewed. Any questions, comments, or concerns?
Not today.
Approach brief complete.
Jeju approach Korea 159.
159, check your heading immediately.
Check her heading Korea 159.
Jeju departure Southwest 77. We are proceeding market to departure, passing 4,400. Southwest 77, Jeju departure 안녕하세요. Later contact, climb via market to Roger, climb via market to Southwest 77. 762, direct you mean, Receiving Korea 762. 원파이너는 지금 그 활주로랑 많이 벗어나 계신데 그 헤딩 확인 부탁드립니다.
네, 알겠습니다. 코리아 159.
원파이너 컨택 제주타워 118 데시멀 1, 오케이.
118 데시멀 1, 오케이.
원제원은 디스너메이팅 4,000 by 유민 QNH 1021.
Checked.
Descending 4,000 by Yumin QNH 1021 clearing 1016.
235 FME cleared IS to 907 approach to an established on the localizer.
Checked.
to 771, contact Incheon control 124, decimal 52, have a nice day.
Checked.
Contact Incheon control 124, decimal 52, Southwest 77, good day. Good day. 1017, direct to me, social car.
Checked. Transition.
RCTP and 1017, direct Yumi, social car.
Sorry, direct Yumi, 4000, Korean 1017.
정면신과 지행대 디스플레이 라이트헤더 10제로 진행 46의 제주편 안녕하세요. 플라이 헤딩 라이딩 27대로 now 플라이딩 27대로 진행하겠습니다. Korean 762 as Yumi, clear the items to Gigabyte 07 approach, you control established. Clear the items to
Altimeters. 1021 set. Approach checklist complete.
Heading 270입니다. 270.
10,000. Cabin crew prepare for landing.
하고 있습니다. 네, 270으로 가겠습니다. 통화 헤딩 270으로 진행하겠습니다.
손님 여러분, 비행기는 곧 착륙하겠습니다. 좌석 등받이와 테이블을 제자리로 해주시고 좌석 벨트를 매주십시오.
235 컨택 제주 타워, 제주 타워, 원만의 기수방어 해놨습니다.
감사합니다.
Contact Jeju Tower 1
Ladies and gentlemen, we will be landing shortly. Please fasten your seatbelt to rejoin your residence straight to the upright position.
진행 46에 descend maintain 10,000, NH 1021.
During the overhead spin.
Checked.
Thank you.
General Day 10,000 to 5 to 8. VHHH 1021.
Checked.
VHHH 1021. 지금 발표해. Flytampa 1017 indicated airspeed.
Now indicate speed 240 and 1017.
Flytampa 1017 reduce speed to 200 pushing.
Reduce to 200 less accretion 200 or bring 1017.
Flaps 1.
Speed checked. Check. Flaps 1.
안녕하세요. 트래픽이 많으면 어쨌든 재미가 어쨌든 따지긴 합니다.
Check.
그냥 568 스피드, 미드 스피드 200, 미드 스피드 200.
Check.
200 지나가요. 그냥 568 expect -210 approach.
원래 시간이 좀 많이 밀린 시간이다.
Once after Yumi, the IS-2 107 approach, the plan established.
Checked.
Clear the IS-2 107 approach report and established training 1017.
Approach armed.
Plan 1017, maintain speed 170 until established localizer.
Roger, maintain speed 170 until established localizer on is correction, creating 1017.
Well, 72 established. Well, 762, contact Jeju Tower 118.1, okay.
Checked.
81, 762, thank you for your service. Australia.
Flight deck. Okay, thanks. Captain, the cabin is secure.
Now 568, direct you mean? You mean 그냥 말씀드릴. Yeah, 말씀드릴 descend maintain course.
Speed
Descend maintain course. 그냥 말씀드릴.
checked. Flaps 5.
제주 approach 안녕하십니까. 제주 525 we are testing market plan level 160.
Checked.
제주 525 제주 approach 안녕하세요. descend via market 2 power level.
Checked.
descend market 2 power level 제주 525.
오늘 어프로치하는데 시간이 좀 많이 걸리네요.
제주 525 이제 maintain course agent by Yumi PNH 1021.
Glide slope alive. Checked. Check.
descend course agent by Yumi PNH
Checked.
PNH 제주 525. 제주 PNH
1000 level.
descend course agent by Yumi PNH 1021 제주 525.
Checked.
Cancel last comment.
Heading point 9. Set. Checked. Roger.
PNH 1021 제주에어 525. 제주에어 525 direct 유민 제주에어 525. GM 568 유민 clear IS Chubu 107 chief hotel established.
Checked.
Yumin clear IS Chubu 107 approach. Report established. GM 568.
Oblige captain.
Checked. Check.
GM 568
Check.
170 until established localizer.
Localizer alive.
70 established localizer GM 568.
Approach cleaning 1017 established on localizer June running 7.
Radio altimeter alive. Cabin crew, take
Running
the
1017
seats. Check.
medium number B contact tower 118 1 good day.
Contact tower 118-1 crane 1017.
Semi stop charge duty. Swap cover.
Roger.
Semi stop charge duty.
Contact confirmation 6 Scott Sim by Korean 762. Korean 762.
Missed approach altitude set.
Could you
Vacating runway
Gear down.
Gear down.
Flaps 15.
Speed checked. Flaps 15.
Flaps 30.
Speed checked.
tower cleaning 1017 established on localizer June running 7.
Flaps
Sorry,
30.
7 miles on 5.
Korean 1017. Korean 1017 to the tower between the 1530 on of runway 07 clear to land.
Clear trend running 7
Final
frame
approach fix,
1017.
height checked. Missed approach altitude set.
Cleared. Landing checklist.
Landing checklist. Engine start switches.
Continuous.
Speed brake. Landing gear.
Down.
Flaps.
Flaps starting green light.
Landing checklist complete.
Cleared.
Check. One thousand feet. $500 feet. Stable.
400. $300.
Approaching minimums.
Approaching minimums. 200. Minimum.
Minimums.
Landing.
Check.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Speed brake not up. Reverses normal.
Radio 1017, welcome to Jeju, lifetime running 31,
Check.
3162.
60 knots. Auto brake disarmed.
Right turn, running C1 cleaning 1017.
망했네.
Check.
역시 저하고 737 안 맞는 거 봐요.
Check speed.
와, 오늘 비행 완전 엉망입니다. 최악이네요, 최악.
Radio 1017, taxi via Echo 1.
택시 via Echo 1 cleaning 1017.
Radio 1017, contact regular through 14.6%.
Contact ground 121-6 flight clear. cleaning 1017. 네, 감사합니다.
스마크.
Roger.
Get to Echo, that's flight level 1-0. We will be 121-2, squawk 5606, coordinates to Gigabyte. Runway 235 is correct, sequence 1 equal pushback. Report to an
이거
editor
랜딩에서 정말
pushback, coordinates to Gigabyte.
최악이네요, 이거 진짜. Ground cleaning 1017. We are taxi on Echo 5. Approaching Echo 1.
Further Korea 1017, Jeju ground, welcome to Jeju, taxi to gate number 9, via Busan taxi gate number 9.
택시 Approaching to the gate number 9, clearing 1017.
Three minutes.
Light 10 doors.
Check. Cabin crew, disarm doors and cross-check. Doors disarmed, APU on the bus.
파이팅입니다. 저는 랜딩 망했어요. 최악이에요. 역대 최악의 랜딩이었습니다. Question current cleaning 1017 parking gate 9er and Incheon, and thank you for your AT service. 감사합니다.
Cleaning 1017 수고하셨습니다. Jeju 1 to Korea 235, recast, pushback, engine turns off. Korea 762, transit runway 2 engine start approach, Ezdok runway 07, KDT 1021. Proceed approach, runway 07, Korea 235.
ground, 진행 568.
Junior 568 to the ground, loud and clear.
Ground, Junior 568, ticket X2 number 8.
Junior 568, one ship to number 8, we are 6 to equal to 1.
Number 8, yeah, Junior 568.
Jeju 165, we can taxi to runway 07. Korean 235, taxi to gate number, cushion, taxi to runway 07 via taxi, top part 10, cushion, top part 10, top part 10. Taxi to runway 07, taxi, top part 10, top part 10, Korean 235. Gigabyte 568, 고맙습니다. 감사합니다. 너무 잘 보내세요. 그러면 2시 5 가입니다. 싱가포르. 그러면 2시 5 formula study concept power 108.15, 그죠? 108.1. 항문 찰리 컨택 타워 108.1 수고하셨습니다. 고맙습니다. 조직이라는 게 안녕하십니까. 야, Yeah, the planner is ground loading clear. To be honest, fire 1, return to pitch to gate. 진행 바랍니다. Junior 569er, stand by. Junior 525, welcome to Jeju exit to gate number 1, via 8% exit gate 1. Push to gate 1, Jeju Air, 125. Junior 569er, Jeju ground. Jeju ground. Junior 569er, Jeju ground. Jeju ground, coordinate 762 BK5, clearance to Kime, prime level 170. Coordinate call sign. Coordinate 762. Coordinate 762, ready to copy. Ready to copy, coordinate 762. Coordinate 762, 10% clear to Kim International Airport, market to Echo Departure, runway 07, 5. Maintain flight level 170, and departure frequency will be to departure 121.2, and squawk 5607, with back. Clear to Kim via coming to Echo departure runway 07, climbing maintain 170, departure frequency 121.2, squawk 5607, coordinate 762. 762 is that market to Echo departure, market to Echo departure. Roger, market to Echo departure, coordinate 762. Rotation standby, coordinate 762, relay express, sequence and ready to push back. Push back, coordinate 762. To do that, 595, we arrive at gate 1, 836, virtual. We have 5, 고맙습니다. Coordinate 762, vehicle push. Coordinate 762, pushing engine start approved, expect runway 07, QNH 1021. Pushing engine start approved, facing to QNH 1021, coordinate 762. 주주보험에 안녕하십니까. 진영 569. 진영 569을 뒤쪽으로 한번 마킹 clear how do with me. clear to little tire part 2, Kime, flight level 190. Junior 569er, ready to copy. Ready to copy, go ahead. Junior 569er, clear to Kim International Airport, via market to Echo departure, runway 07, 5. Maintain flight level 190 and departure frequency will be Jeju departure 121.2 and squawk 5610 midday. 네, 요즘 마켓 컴퓨터 Usually, departure, manager 7, there's current maintain flight level at 190 departure frequency, Jeju departure 121.2, Hong 5610, China 567, correct, China 569. China 569, respect E4, equal to and ready to space.
Shutdown checklist.
Shutdown checklist. Fuel pumps off, roll heat off, hydraulic panel set, flaps.
No rights.
China 569, respecting departure approved, is that runway
Parking brake.
1021.
Engine start levers. Weather radar off. Shutdown checklist complete.
프레임이 너무 안 나와서 더빙으로 좀 바꾸고 있습니다.
Ground clear 15, we can taxi to gate 3. Clear 15, taxi to gate number 2 via Busan taxi gate number 2. 맞아, taxi to gate number 2, clear 15. Korea 760 to taxi to run 07. Korea 762 61807 via taxiway equal to 1, Papa and Papa 10, high speed passing approved. Taxi to 07 via Papa 1, correction, Golf 1, Papa, then Papa 2, Papa 10, Korea 762. Ground 569, taxi to runway 07. Korea 569, taxi to runway 07 via taxiway Golf 1, Papa and Papa 10, 738 Austrailia, high speed passing approved. Taxi to runway 07 via Golf 1, Papa 7, Korea 37, China 569. 76 Squad Charlie, contact Tower 118.1, good day.
스코어 찰리 컨택 타워 121 코리아 72 감사합니다.
제주 ground 안녕하십니까. 제주 A904 request gate. 제주 A904 exit to base number 6. 아주 택시 제주 A904.
Glide slope. Pull up. Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear. Terrain. Terrain. Pull up.
TCAS test. Pass.
Pre-flight checklist.
Pre-flight checklist. Oxygen.
Tested 1%.
Tested 100%. Navigation transfer and display switches. Normal. Auto. Window heat. On. Pressurization mode selector. Auto. Flight instruments.
Heading 154, altimeter 1020%.
Parking brake. Engine start levers. Pre-flight checklist complete.
Charlie, contact Tower 118.1. Good day, 감사합니다.
Are you ready for the departure brief?
Go ahead.
Okay, it's going to be a standard pushback and start off the gate. Taxi route will be assigned by ATC. It'll be a left seat takeoff using derated thrust with an assumed temperature. Planning a flaps 5 takeoff. Anti-ice will be off. Standard reject actions to V1 as briefed. From V1, or if the call does continue, I will continue the takeoff as per the standard company procedures. The engine out procedure today is as per the chart. We are under our maximum landing weight, so we are okay to make an immediate return. All going well, the departure routing will be via the ATC assigned standard instrument departure, complying with all the published speed and altitude restrictions. We will use the noise abatement departure procedure 1. Flight directors are on, mine is master, yours is slave. Navigation radios are set, the NOTAMs and the aircraft defect log have been reviewed. The local terrain poses a threat, so we will treat all GPWS terrain alerts as genuine. Any questions, comments or concerns?
Not today.
Departure brief complete.
Ground Colonial 1018 request alpha clearance to Keyman proposing level 190. With the information, Charlie. Grand Colonial 1017, radio check. Crash 1018.
먹어 가져가서 가져가.
Grand Korean 1017 radio correction 1018 radio check. Grand Korean 1017 radio check.
Only is ground loud and clear. How do you read me?
Also loud and clear. Request of clearance to Keyman propulsion level 2 on question 190 with information. Charlie.
Korea 1018, how about flight level 21 operation?
Confirm level 210.
Confirm level 210.
Roger. Request level 210, clicking 1018.
Korea 1018, release copy.
Go at Korea 1018.
Korea 1018, flight to Team 8, version 4, departure runway 07, via market to Echo departure, MS5. Climb maintain flight level 210, and departure frequency will be Jeju departure 121.2, and squawk 5611 with that.
Clear to Keyman via market to Echo departure. Then spot climb in level 210, departure frequency 121.2, squawk 5611, Korean 1018.
Korea 1018, with the correct report when ready to pushback.
Roger, report ready for pushback, Korean 1018.
Before start procedure.
Check.
빨리 넣었다니까. 저 아까 놀고 왔어요. 저 놀아야 되는데 저 조직이 왔어요. 아, 이 비부들이 힘내십시오.
엔션 라운드 제주 인let for your engine shutdown 수고하세요. 조주의 인라이너지로 또 수고하셨습니다. Good day.
Before start checklist. Before start checklist complete.
Before start checklist, flight deck door, closed and locked, MCP.
Set check.
Takeoff speeds.
Set check.
CDU pre-flight.
Completed.
Rudder and aileron trim.
Free enter.
Taxi and takeoff briefing.
Completed.
Anti-collision light on. Before start checklist complete.
Start sequence 2 then 1.
Check.
푸시백이 되는구나.
Grand Korean 1018, request push and start.
Korea 1018, checking engine start approach, inspect runway 07, QNH 1020.
Pushback start to approve the expected runway 7, KDT 1020, correcting 1017, accuracy 1018.
Turning to the airplane manager, order 648.
Delta 88, Crescent 8980, Jeju ground welcome to test, exit to gate number 1.
Gate number 1, airplane manager.
Departure check completed. Light has been inserted. Release parking brakes. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start that wheel.
Start engine 2.
Starting 2. Oil pressure.
그런데 airplane manager, engine 켜서 하고 수고했습니다.
네, 수고하셨습니다. 8.
Starter cutout.
Start engine 1. Start engine 1.
Starting 1. Oil pressure.
Set parking brakes.
Starter cutout.
Unlocking gear.
Flaps 5.
Tow truck disconnected.
Flaps 5.
Light has been removed.
Flaps 5.
Flight control check.
Ready.
Left. Center.
Check.
Light. Center. Center.
Check.
Slow down. Center.
Check.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Check.
Flight control check complete.
Ready.
Full left. Center.
Check.
Full down. Center. Center.
Check.
Flight control check complete.
Jeju ground credit 120 with you. 148 to ground, welcome to Jeju, taxi to gate number 2, via taxiway Golf 1. Gate via Golf 1, Kuala 1218.
Tax checklist. Before tax checklist.
Before taxi checklist. Generators on. Probe heat on. Anti-ice off. Isolation valve. Auto. Engine start switches. Continuous. Recall.
Checked. Checked.
Checked. Auto brake. RTO. Engine start levers. Flight controls.
Checked.
Ground equipment.
Clear. Clear. Clear.
Clear. Before taxi checklist complete.
Clear left.
Clear right.
Ground Korean 101 request taxi to runway 70.
Korea 1018, taxi to Busan, taxi to runway 07, via taxiway Golf 1, Papa and Papa 10, high-speed passing approved.
Taxi hold point runway 7 via Golf 1, Papa and Papa 10, high speed approved, Korean 1017, Russia 1018.
Korea 118, home to standby. Korea 8, home standby. Just almost standby, Korea 120. Ezdok 121A, we arrived at gate 7 and engine shutdown. Thank you for your express voicemail. Okay.
안녕하세요. 오늘 인천공항 가셨어요? 오늘 인천공항 좀 보스턴 했을 텐데.
Asian 152, heading to the beach. National 152, taxi to gate via pilot integration. Taxi to the gate 5, Asian 152. Australia 1018, Congress Charlie, contact the tower 118, what today?
Contact tower 18, Green 1018, days on hill.
This way,
Slap command.
Roger.
National 15.
Tower Green 1018, we are taxi on the Papa.
Green 1018, including the tower.
All short tower is 7 Green 1017.
Run enter procedure. Before takeoff checklist.
Before takeoff checklist. Flaps.
Flaps 5 green lights.
Stabilizer trim.
Select check. Select check. Select check.
Before takeoff checklist complete.
Jeju, Jeju, 135,
Check.
3 miles final, major 7.
Cabin crew, take your
Jeju
seats.
135, to the tower, with the 2000 spawn up, running 7 km. Major 7, Jeju engine, 135.
Captain, the cabin still isn't secure.
Jeju 517, smoke standby, traffic cloud, 1.65. Commerce standby, contact ground 1. Contact standby, contact ground 1276, left on the hill. Stop. Korea 108, line up remaining lucky 07.
Line up remaining line 7, Green 1018.
Jeju 135, welcome to Jeju, right time, Papa 5, make it to remaining. Roger, right time, Papa 5, 58, 135. Korea 1018, read the 202 spawn out, running 07, clear for takeoff, inbound 7 miles on final.
Clear for takeoff, running 7, Green 1018.
Takeoff. Takeoff.
Check.
Jeju 135, welcome to Jeju, box standby, contact commander 12765.
Stabilized.
Jeju contact ground 121.65, squad standby, Jeju 135.
Thrust set.
China 8789, approaching
80 knots.
7.
V1.
Rotate.
China 8789, approach 1807. China 8789, running 7, continue
Positive
approach.
climb.
Europe.
Continue approach 22. China 8789.
400 feet.
Tower Green 1018, Airbus.
Korea 108, contact departure 121 to the bay.
Contact departure 12-1, Green 1018, days on hill.
Swap command.
Roger.
안녕하세요. 서울 제주 branch coordinate 101 passing 2500 to level 2 push 210 via market to echo.
Kuala 101A, 안녕하세요. 제주 디파트먼트 contact. Direct cancel market to echo. Direct market.
Cancel market to echo. Direct market coordinate 101A.
Flaps.
Speed checked. Flaps
101A, flight and maintain, flight level 160, cancel level restriction.
Climb level 160, cancel level restriction coordinate 101A.
Select Command A.
Command A.
Flaps up.
Speed checked. Flaps up. After takeoff checklist. Engine bleeds. On. Packs. Auto. Landing gear. Up and off. Flaps. Up. No lights. After takeoff checklist complete.
프레임이 너무 안 나오네요.
Please release the cabin crew?
Yes, please.
Checked. Check.
제 생각에는 이거 이러면 김해 내릴 때 한 10 이렇게 나올 것 같은데.
$10,000. Want to release the cabin now?
Yes, please.
Check.
Contact 124-123.
Contact control 124-5 degree 1018. Days 마세요.
Roger.
Roger.
안녕하세요. 인천 컨트롤 코디네이트 101 direct market climb to flyway 160.
Korea 101A internal transfer, send the maintain flight at 210.
Climb level 210, Korea 101.
Transition altitude set to standard.
Australia 101 in after market offset 3 mile right of track.
After market offset 3 miles right of track. 네, 101. 아, 네, 안녕하세요. 감사합니다. 랜딩 잡으려고 했는데 안 나오더라고. 아니요, 저 이런 한 번씩 이런 거 하는 거 좀 좋아합니다. 왜냐하면 유지비 좀 그거 한 번 좀 이런 거 한 번 해야 되기 때문에 그래야 이게 안 까먹죠. 아, 아까 제주 내릴 때
Checked.
제주 내릴 때 저기 뭐야, 너무 프레임도 엉망이고 랜딩이 너무 엉망이어가지고 화가 나더라고 진짜. 너무 가벼워요. 요크로 하는 게 이거를 눌전을 어떻게 이제 STBT를 어떻게 설정했는지 참 이게 난감하네요. 아까 플라이 컨트롤 체크할 때 살짝만 딱 건드렸더니 그냥 잘 모르겠어요.
Checked. $1,000 to level. Check.
이게 방송 때문인 거 수도 있어요. 방송을 켜게 되면 더 좀 프레임이 안 나와요. 지금도 9프레임 나왔다가 9에서 20 왔다 갔다 하거든요. 아무것도 구름도 없는데 제가 볼 때 이게 분명히 뭔가 내가 이 조립하면서 좀 문제가 있는 조립 과정에서 뭔가 문제가 있는 것 같아요. 런웨이 36 레프트가 다시 열리게 돼서 좀 반갑네요.
Have information. Shanghai International Airport 8 of information Delta 14000, ramp 010 at 6, temperature 16, 2.12. 2FH1022. Approach runway 36 left. Departure runway 36 right. Advise on initial contact. You have information cover.
Check.
Korea 108 descend to reach 1000 by Obim Zotac. QNH 102 report and release.
Descent 1000 by Obim Zotac. QNH 102 report and leaving cruising 101.
VREF 140, minimums 213 feet. Approach briefing.
Are you ready for the approach brief?
Okay.
The arrival routing will be via ATC vectors for an ILS approach. Planning of flaps 30 landing. VREF is 140. Final approach fix is 2100 feet. Decision altitude is 213 feet. Missed approach altitude is 6000 feet. Taxi route will be assigned by ATC. We'll be arriving at a gate. The local train poses a threat, so we'll treat all GPWS terrain alerts as genuine. Descent speed and navigation radius are set. Airport NOTAMs have been reviewed. Any questions, comments or concerns?
Not today.
Approach brief complete.
이거 강자 제가 만들어 놓은 강자 한번 찾아봐야겠네.
Checked.
Now leaving them at 110 by Orbing up to Breaks. Correction, now leaving them at 210 for 110 by Orbing up to Breaks.
Korea 108 conversion.
여기에 강좌를 적어놓은 게 있는데
Checked.
Now 1018, continue approach 125 with 5
Continue approach 15-5, 1018. Thanks for the
Roger. Transition.
안녕하세요. 기미 approach currently 1018. Now descend to 1000 by Orbx.
Korean 1018, direct T-ball, expect island 36 right approach, cross T-ball 36.
Confirm T-ball.
Baseline direct T-ball.
Roger, direct T-ball currently 1018. Expect to ILS or SpaceX right currently 1018.
1000 to level.
Korean 1018, cancel restriction to go 10 tension. Therefore, high speed approach.
High speed approves cancel speed restriction.
VREF 140, minimums 213 feet. Approach briefing.
Control correction approach currently 1018. Confirm direct to D mode.
T-ball, Tango, India, Bravo, Post Tango, Lima.
Roger, T-ball currently 1018. Approach currently 1018.
1018, go ahead.
Request to descend.
Checked.
Cross T-ball, 310, third island, Zulu, 36 right approach.
Cross T-ball 3000, clear dice, Zulu running 36 right, bringing 1018.
10,000. Cabin crew, prepare for landing. Altimeters. 1022 set. Approach checklist complete.
이거 랜딩 못할 수도 있겠네요. 이렇게 하면. 근데 앞으로 737은 조금 고려를 해서
Flight deck.
선택을 해야겠네요.
Okay, thanks. Captain, the cabin is secure. Checked.
네, 747은 777에 비해서 너무 떨어지는 것 같아요. 특히 이 퀴터할 때 기매로 이렇게 가게 되면요, 여지없이 프레임 드랍이 나타나네.
1000 to level.
왜
Checked.
그런지 잘 모르겠습니다.
Heading 9001 set. Approach armed.
방송은 되게 부담이 되는 것 같아, 이게.
Glide slope alive.
Skyline 901, contact heading 220, climb level 200,
Check.
cancel flight attention. Kilo 5000, contact heading 220, operation 200, Skyline 01.
Approach currently 1018, establish the localizer on 36 right.
Localizer alive.
Flaps 1.
We're above the flap speed.
PNA 1018, on the tower 118.15, touch ship.
Contact tower 118.15, PNA 108, 감사합니다. 수고하세요.
좋은 추석 되시고요.
네, 감사합니다.
Swap command.
Roger.
Skyline 901, direct.
Tower currently 1018. 10 miles on final on S36 right.
Clear 908, clear 911, bridge right, and 210,
Clear 200 on S36 right, clear 1018.
Gear down.
Gear down. Radio altimeter alive. Cabin crew, take your seats. Final approach fix, height checked. Missed approach altitude not set. Missed approach altitude set. 1,000 feet.
Too low. Terrain.
Alright.
Positive climb.
Tower cleaning 101 go around.
Overland, fly heading 1900, climb 5,000, from the Gmail approach 125.5.
Sorry, say again, cleaning 101.
1,000 to level.
900, climb 5,000.
Heading 090 for climb to 5,000, cleaning 101.
101, contact approach 125.5.
Contact departure 125 contact approach 125-5 cleaning 101.
Roger.
Approach cleaning 101 go around. We are heading 090 climb to 5,000.
Flaps 5.
Speed check, flaps 5.
Climb 3 times.
Roger, heading 180, descend to 3,000, cleaning 108.
Trainer 1018, expect short vectors for runway 36 right.
Expect short vectors to final on SD6 right, cleaning 108.
Heading 180.
Heading 180, cleaning 108.
East side 901, contact Incheon control 132.8 Swiss shot. Contact Incheon control 132.8. 감사합니다. East side 901.
랜딩을 그냥 오토 랜딩으로 해야겠습니다. 도저히 안 되겠네. OBS 진짜 별로 안 좋은 것 같아요. 진짜.
Trainer 108, descend 2000.
Descend 2000, cleaning 101.
Korean Air 1018, turn right, heading 270.
Heading 270, clear 108.
Gear down.
Gear down.
Flaps 15.
Speed checked. Flaps 15.
Descend 1000.
Descend to 1000, clear 108.
Korean Air 1018, turn right, heading 330. Cleared, ILS 3. Fixed right approach, report established.
Heading 330, clear the ILS 2 running 36 right approach. Report to established, clear 108.
Flaps 15.
Speed checked. Flaps 15.
Flaps sorry.
Speed checked.
Landing checklist.
Landing checklist. Engine start switches.
Controls.
Flaps 30. Speed brake.
On.
Landing gear.
Down.
Flaps.
Flaps are green light.
Landing checklist complete.
Good evening, female approach. This is Diana 1010, radio check.
Korean Air 1010, female now going offline soon. Contact Incheon control on 132.8.
저 혹시 그럼 컨트롤 분도 다 나가시나요?
예, 지금 내리는 항공기 내리면 그때 아픕니다.
네, 알겠습니다. 수고하세요.
Tower correction, opportunity 108 established localized runway 36 right.
Korean Air 1010 knots, clear to land runway 36 right.
Clear to land runway 36 right, clearing 108.
Terrain.
500 feet. Stable.
400. 300.
Approaching minimums.
Approaching minimums. 200.
Minimums.
Minimums.
Check.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
잠시.
Speed brake not up, reverses normal.
진짜.
60 knots.
네.
내가 진짜 다시는 737 하나 봐라 내가.
Auto brake disarmed. Check.
Korean Air 1018 thanks to Gigabyte Papa 수고하셨습니다.
갤럭시 투더 게이트 비아 파파 그레인 1018 정말 감사합니다. 근데 지금 프레임 안 나오니까 지금 비행 정말 하기 싫네요. 아 진짜. 글쎄요, 다른 거 잘 모르겠습니다. 근데 이게 퀵턴하고 이런 거 잘 안 나오더라고요. 그리고 V4에서는 아직 이 홍수다님 시너리가 제대로 그게 안 되는 것 같아요. D4도 이렇게 나오거든요. 심각할 정도로. 근데 이게 방송을 끄면 괜찮아요. 그나마 조금이라도. 근데 방송을 키면 안 나와요, 이게. 저기, 진짜.
이거 어떻게 해야 되나? 기분이 너무.
그냥 오늘 여기까지 방송하도록 하겠습니다. 끝까지, 개인 때까지 주의 못한 거 죄송하고요. 어쨌든 방송 여기까지 하고 이제 앞으로 737은 안 몰도록 하겠습니다.